Gentlemen, I know you're probably wondering how and why Inside Steppin is on and popping early on a Sunday. Is it morning? It's not quite afternoon yet. We got about another 15 minutes, but that's all right because here we are live in Inside Steppin Studios, and we have a special guest who has decided to grace us with his presence. Well, actually, we have two special guests, both of whom have decided to grace us with their presence, and we are lucky enough to have them in the studio. So, y'all, all I'm gonna say is this: it is a wonderful thing when we have people in this community who are willing to take their time and their energy to continue to make this a better community and to grow this dance in ways that I think a lot of people take for granted, and it's just a great thing. So I'm gonna say this: I'm honored here at Inside Steppin to have with me today Angela Coco Hardnett, who is the facilitator of the chocolate ball. Y'all hear me talk about that all the time because the chocolate ball be off the chain. I don't care what nobody say. It's one of the best events in the country. And we also have none other than the illustrious, and his reputation precedes itself. Of course, y'all know that. Mr. Oh, I'm sorry. I always get stuck with the Mr. part. Professor, you understand me, Reggie Miles. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome them into the studio. All right, Mr. Miles, Miss Coco, how y'all doing this morning?
Good.
This morning.
Good.
That's a good thing.
Good.
What you got? What? They're not supposed to. You know what? See, that's too much champagne. Too many mimosas this morning for my executive producer. She had
Lots of mimosas.
Too many mimosas this morning. We're gonna slow that down. Burma Johnson, I see you. Thank you for checking in. Poppy and Regina, and here y'all are sitting in the damn studio. Too many mimosas this morning, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. Reggie and Coco in the building. I wanna thank you both for coming in and hanging out with us. And man, say hello, y'all. Speak to the people.
Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday.
Yeah. So, Reggie.
Yes, sir.
Man, listen. Needless to say, we very much appreciate you and Coco being here in the building and being a part of the better part of what Steppin is becoming. You gave a fantastic presentation on yesterday out at the Diva Ranch. That will be Coco's brainchild. The very first session of what she has officially named Porch Therapy. Ladies and gentlemen, you should be so lucky as to be invited to do a porch therapy session. Coco, where'd you come up with that idea?
Well, before I moved out in the country, I used to live here in town, and they call my home the Wayward Home for Steppers. So whenever we have guests in, yeah, the Diva Palace. Whenever we have guests in town, they all kind of congregate at my house, and I found that some of the best conversations that we had would be late night at the house, just sitting around on the couch, just chopping it up.
Right.
So when I moved out to the country, I said, man, we need to continue this. But the only plus was now I got way more space, way more room. And and I got this big, beautiful porch that God blessed us with. And it's just so calm and serene. And we get out there on the porch now at night and do the same thing, just chop it up. So I thought, man, I'm going to have to run these people through this porch. But a lot of people who have come to visit already, they say, man, this porch is there. There's something magical about this porch. It's very therapeutic. And so I said, well, shoot, we need to start sharing these conversations with people.
Well, we've already had a great time on the ranch, at the Diva Ranch. I've had a fantastic time myself, especially when we played, what was that, drunken
kickball
with the slides. Yeah, that was fun.
The shenanigans we've had.
Yes, the Diva Ranch is full of shenanigans, and we've had a fantastic time out there. And you have put together something that I think is going to be very therapeutic and good for a lot of people and for the community. But with that said, you had the wise decision-making process that brought about bringing people such as Professor Reggie Miles down here to Texas and to to sit down and have a porch therapy session with us in the community here, which I thought was fantastic, and we thoroughly enjoyed that conversation. And Mr. Miles,
Yes, sir.
you drop gems on them, man.
Man.
You drop bows on them. Look, when you have people that are outside of the environment that you and I are so familiar with, our hometown and in the culture and the community of Steppin, and they do not have an opportunity to gain the information, because unfortunately we have a lot of instructors and people who are facilitators of this dance who are not as thorough about making sure that people understand this dance and to be a part of it the way that you and I both know that they should. So what you are doing is also a monumental, tremendous thing, and your efforts are endless. And I appreciate you as another member of Steppin Media, that we try and work as hard as we can to get the information out there and to present it to people. And what you did yesterday, I think, was just fabulous. It was, I hope to see the future and a lot more of it take place. Mr. Miles, how have you enjoyed yourself so far? We've enjoyed you. How have you enjoyed Texas?
The love has been overwhelming. The hospitality has been overwhelming. Food, everything is just overwhelming. And I'm just like, whoa, whoa. But I think what happened for me was seeing the light come in eyes of people as I was speaking. And I had a little fun. I was able to act and do some of the things that I wanted to do and clown with the presentation. But to see, when I was doing my eye contact, which I teach at school, I began to see lights get brighter as to the experiences that they've had, that this community has had. And that just warmed my heart. And so the bottom line for me was telling the people, and I made this my thing, that whatever you learn, it has to get in your heart. Once it gets to your heart, then you need to make it and turn it into who you are. You know, because you can't keep paying instructors forever.
Man.
You should just learn it. Once you learn it, then after that you should just go to become who you are. And if you're not doing that, you're really cheating your heart. That's what I want people. What I wanted people to reconcile with. And also, I think just seeing the community start walking and understand how walking is just as much a part of the dance it is to step in. And last thing, well, what is bopping? Now people want to kick, cross. I say, oh my, and I'm not an instructor. You know, I can show you what I can do, but the total journey of being a dancer in the Chicago style is bopping, stepping, and walking.
Okay, so Professor, and I'm specifically using the term professor for a reason. Professor, on a grade from A through F, what would you give San Antonio on his walking ability?
Right now, I would have to give them a C.
That's great.
But I'm going to give them an A for effort.
Thank you.
And an A for just a change of mind, because there's more than one walk. But once you get that one basic down, then somebody will come up and teach another one and do another thing with it. Whatever the walk style that this community comes up with, if it's the San Antonio walk, I'm cool with that. Because if I'm a dancer, then I should be able to look and see, oh, so this is what they're doing. And then I need to be able to modify what I do to fit in with this culture.
Reggie, Dallas Brown has chimed in on the live, and he says, I really appreciate you coming to San Antonio, and I will use your advice and guidance to learn and grow from it. And that ultimately is what we all want for the future, for everywhere, everyone. So thank you, Dallas, for that comment. Mr. Miles.
Yes, sir.
Executive producer, would you please take care of that business for me? Thank you. We have a special presentation that we're going to give Mr. Miles a little gift. It is a little bit. It has comedic value, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, okay.
But we want you all, Mr. Miles. There you are. Would you open that, please, for the audience? It has comedic value, ladies and gentlemen.
That's good.
In light of recent comments, we thought that it would be kind of cute to provide Mr. Miles with this gift. Now,
Yes.
we-
Oh, did I get it right? Yes.
so when you make
I
it,
love it.
when you get back home,
I will put it on.
I
I'm waiting
love
to get
it.
home.
I love
I'm
that.
you get to the set and you got on your 85-year-old mofo
Yeah,
shirt
I
with the
gotta
big
wear it
number
on.
85
This
on the
is out
back.
of sight.
I love it. That is
You let
awesome.
them know it's all good.
That is
Goes on with my
awesome.
That's right. Now you got-
9,875 cover. I got an 85-year-old mofo.
That is so
we
good.
coined all the phrases around here. We gonna make light of all of that.
85. That is awesome.
No, that's beautiful. Now that's love.
That
See,
is great.
So we wanted to show our appreciation for you being here, Mr. Miles. Professor Miles, we enjoyed everything that you
I
brought
love
with you. And man, Coco, and you've done a phenomenal thing. Coco, is there anything else that you want to discuss in regard to this event and the future events?
No, I just wanted to say, one of the main purposes and the main reasons that I decided to do them is because a lot of people are on the outside looking in, and these are normal people. They're very reachable, they're very approachable, and by me bringing them on the porch, I want people to be able to see that
Very good.
and enhance their love of the dance.
Y'all better come to Texas. We got it for you down here. Mr. Miles, do you have anything? Yeah. To be specific, since I was corrected by my executive producer, San Antonio, Texas. Not just Texas. Although we love our people, don't get it twisted. But you got to come to San Antonio. Mr. Miles, do you have anything you want to leave us with before we get out of here?
Keep walking alive.
Keep walking alive. You got the shirt on right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
When you go to a set, ask the DJ, man, could you please slow it down, drop it down just one time. Just ask them to do that.
There you
Ladies
go.
and the men. If the flow get packed, then just listen to the music. Make sure
Steppers
you
on the
can-
inside,
Yeah.
walkers on the outside.
outside. That's right.
Y'all know what it is. Them DJs got to call it out.
Got to call it.
And he got another special gift that we had to make sure we didn't let you leave Texas without.
That hat.
Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. I wish you had that in here. Yeah. That would have been good. Yeah.
Put with that with my
It's in
85
By the way,
year old
when Reggie Miles show up at the
they ain't gonna be
at
ready.
Heroes later on tonight, and he got on that
I think I'm gonna have the hat.
big old
Stetson.
cowboy hat and that
Stetson.
85-year-old mofo shirt on. Y'all
Oh,
know
he gonna be
been-
ready.
Yeah.
The Stetson and the
Y'all know he been
mofo
to San
hat.
Antonio. And y'all better not mess with him, and you better not say nothing to him because
That's
you're gonna have
right.
to deal with me.
That's
You
right.
understand
That's
me.
right.
I will come to the crib.
We got him booted up from Texas.
That's right. He got suited and booted around here. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me just say, and Reggie, safe travels to you on your way home this evening, and we look forward to the next time we have an opportunity to share and break bread. And like you said, we're gonna keep walking alive down here in San Antonio. We were fortunate enough to be already working on that, and with your assistance, we're gonna continue to move forward with the walk and the bop, and we're gonna make sure that San Antonio represents properly in the world of stepping globally.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Yes. Amen.
with that said, ladies and gentlemen, it's almost about that time, but I just wanted to make sure that we got it in. I'm lucky enough to have the opportunity to have Professor Miles in my studio.
Yes.
Look forward to future events such as this. In fact, Coco, before we go, right quick, let me go back to you. Do we not have a schedule for the next few weeks at the ranch with
Yes. So we have, let's see, what month are we in? October. We're booked all the way up till December. So let's see, we have Eric Gordon, I believe, is up next
Okay, Eric Gordon. Yeah, what was that in 2 weeks, right?
in 2 weeks.
Eric Gordon in 2 weeks, y'all. Get
After
ready.
him, we have Maurice Thomas.
Maurice Thomas, right after that. Get ready.
We got Doc coming through.
Doc, coming through. Get ready.
And yeah.
We got Stretch Alex coming
So we
through.
got Stretch. We have
Yep.
Stretch Alex coming
ready.
through. So I mean, I'm just we're just so blessed to have that
San
schedule
Antonio,
booked up
y'all,
through
this is
December.
what's
Like,
happening.
you want to come see us, come get some of this country air.
And November 6th, we have a
And-
birthday party.
Oh,
Scorpio Bash.
yeah, November 6th, Scorpio Bash right here in San Antonio, Texas. The flyer's coming out soon, so just in case, just so y'all know, for my local affiliates and all my people around the country who usually pop in, for Miss Poppy, the warden over here, the executive producer. She don't like that little she said she don't call me no warden. Stretch, you heard her. She said don't call her the warden. Anyway, her birthday bash is coming up. Scorpio birthday bash here in San Antonio. We're going to get it in like we always do. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for tuning in and hanging out with us for just a few minutes and kicking it over here and letting Mr. Miles know just how much we appreciate him being here, and thanking Coco for being the facilitator of this event. Ladies and gentlemen, it don't get no sweeter than this. This is what Steppin is all about.
Yes.
The fellowship, the service, and just the enjoyment. Y'all keep walking alive.
Keep walking.
Unity in the community.
Unity in the
And
community.
unity in the community, that's right. And we, ladies and gentlemen, are out of here. Thank you so much for kicking it with us on this Sunday afternoon. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Yeah, so that's a
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Yeah, we out of here.
I don't trust
Cheryl almost screamed on you.